5 mistakes we are implementing in our day-to-day activities that is ruining our hair. Before we go into that, let me first of all introduce myself. My name is Catherine O'Hilary. I make videos around hairstyle, everything hairstyle, hairstyle tutorial, and ways to take care of your hair. So if that sounds like what you're interested in, why not subscribe to this channel so you don't get to miss any of them. Every day and again, I always get messages from my mamas telling me how they have tried out everything, but yet their child's hair is not growing, or their child's hair is falling off, or even their own hair. That is why I decided to dedicate a whole video talking about these things. And the first mistake you are practicing, the first mistake you are doing that is ruining your child's hair or even your own hair is protective hairstyles. Yes, you heard right. Protective hairstyles are not always protective. Sometimes they do the opposite of the name, protective, and harm your hair in return. So far, I've noticed that protective hairstyles aren't actually protecting one's hair. Let's talk about cornrows. Let's talk about braids. Like, the list goes on and on. To be honest, the problem is not even exactly with the hairstyles, or let's say in the most case scenario, the problems are not exactly on the hairstyles. The problem comes with the processes leading to making the hairstyles, like the washing process, the combing process, the combs used, the processes in which the hair are made. One thing that is very common with hairdressers today, or one thing that is common with the hairdressers I've been to, is they always make sure that your hair is so dry before they start making your hair, which is a very harmful thing to our hair. Our hair doesn't have to be dry. That is why it is important to using products like conditioners, all of these things. But the hairdressers that we visit always try to blow dry your hair before they start making your hair, and all these things are stripping your hair of its natural oils, making your hair to fall off in the long run. Just imagine making a hair that is very dry and having it on for weeks, even turn to months, and without you applying anything at all in the process of having this hair on. Tell me, why do you think that hair would fall off? Why do you think the hair would break? All these things are, things we do that harm our hair. So this is not only a problem of the hairstyle that was made, this is also a problem of the processes that was involved to bringing this hairstyle to life, and even the processes that we take after this hairstyle have been achieved. How is the grip of the hair? I used to get a lot of messages like, how can I get rid of bumps on my child's hair? After making her hair, she always get bumps on the hair. How do I get rid of these things? And to be honest, the reason your child always have bump at the end of the day when you finish making the hair is because the hair is too tight. Is because you applied so much tension to the scalp. I mean, this is a child's hair. The scalp is not as strong as a grown-up. Their scalp are still tender. A little pressure to the scalp always leaves bumps on their head. I also experienced this with my daughter's hair. At some point in her life, whenever I make her hair, after a few days, I start seeing bumps on the hair. I'm always like, what's going on here? What's going on here? But as time went on, I realized that it is actually the way I gripped the hair. It is actually the way I held the hair. Let's talk about cornrow for a minute. Cornrows is one hair that I've come to discover causes more harm to our hair than good. I'm not trying to generalize this whole thing, but 99% of the time, okay, that's too much. Let's say 80% of the time, the result is always the same. The processes in which these cornrows are made, especially the all back ones where you're starting from the front, the processes, like the beginning, the starting off of the cornrow, it's pulling the hair, it's pulling the hairline. Okay, you're pulling the hairline to the back, and in that process, it is affecting your hairline. I have made this mistake on my daughter's hair. There's this video I made a couple of weeks ago, a tutorial on how to cornrow. I was very skeptical of making that hair because I know how much cornrows have affected my daughter's hairline. But because it was a highly requested video, I decided to take that risk, which I later on regretted. Protective hairstyles that I would suggest helps your hair in a long run are braids, individual braids, the one you do with your natural hair, like these training hairstyles. Let's say maybe twist. Yeah, twists can be included. These three are the ones I can beat my chest on that they actually do protect your hair. But that being said, I am not saying that you only need to make these three hairstyles that I mentioned. You can also make the hairstyles you like those beautiful, stylish, feeding braids and all that gonna within, you can always make them, but also be mindful with the processes involved in it. You can, make sure you moisturize them even while you have the hairstyle on. Make sure you insist the hairdresser is not making your hair at a dry face, like a dried out face. Take a conditioner with you if possible. And also make sure you're not having the hairstyle on for eternity, like 2 months. No, don't do that. Don't do that. All these procedures being taken, hairstyles that you make with extensions, especially when they are tiny, they always have a way to mess up with our hairline. I'm not even gonna pretend like that doesn't happen. Hairstyles that are made with extensions always have a way to ruin our hairline. So be very careful when you're making all of these fancy looking hairstyles. Okay. And another protective hairstyle that we don't always talk about are wigs. Yeah, wigs protect our hair a lot, especially those wigs that you're not adding any glue to. The ones you just put on your hair without any glue attached to it. Those are protective, okay? They are protective hairstyles as well. So let's move on from this whole protective hairstyle thingy. It have actually taken so much time than I would have wanted it to. So the next mistake you're making that is ruining your hair is the shampoos you use. Yeah, all shampoos are not equal. So I used to have this mindset before I started taking care of my hair, that all shampoos are the same. I used to be like, why are the shampoos sold in stores more expensive than the ones used in hairdressing salons? Like, you see the ones used in hairdressing salons being bought for 1,000 naira for a gallon, a big gallon, a 5 liter gallon. And you see the tiny ones in store, 250 mils being sold for 10,000 naira. And you'd be like, what's going on here? What's so special? Is it because of the container? Is it because of the packaging? No, it actually isn't. All shampoos are not the same, and you should be very selective when choosing shampoos for your hair. Some shampoos are made with all the ingredients used in making detergents. So just imagine having ingredients made with detergents on your hair. It will strip your hair from its natural oil. A lot of shampoos are made with salts. A lot of shampoos are made with SLLs. To be honest, these ingredients are not entirely bad. Sometimes we need to use shampoos that are even made with these things, especially when you apply a lot of products on your hair. You have builders on your hair. You always use, edge control. You use a lot of things, products, gels, butters, but then not the overly cheap ones. Trust me. So be very selective when it comes to shampoo. Look at the ingredients, Google them, make your research on them, and get a good shampoo. Your hair actually needs one. The shampoos that I will actually recommend are shampoos that doesn't contain sulfur, they don't contain salt, like the one I have here, for instance. Okay, like the one I have here, this is Ado's hair shampoo, sulfate, salt, and paraben free. So this shampoo doesn't contain sulfur, SLS. It doesn't contain, salts. It doesn't contain paraben. So this is the shampoo that I recommend you use. Okay, treat your hair with all the care it deserves, and you will be glad you did. Your hair will thank you. Your hair will be good in the long run. So moving on from this whole shampoo buhaha, another mistake you're making that is ruining your hair is how you're handling your hair. This is kind of related to the first one, that is the protective hairstyle, yada yada yada. I kind of touched on this a little bit. How you're handling your hair. Are you combing your hair like you're going to war? You're going to fight in some kind of battle? What type of combs, what kind of brush are you using in brushing your hair? Are your hair always, littered all over the comb? You're brushing your hair like you're scrubbing it like a sponge. Is that how you're combing your hair? A lot of us don't take care of our hair, and it's a shame, honestly. How are you taking care of your hair? What are the type of combs you use? I'm gonna be adding pictures of the combs that I would recommend you use. First of all, you need a brush in your hair care routine. You need white tooth combs. Whenever you're washing your hair, start with a white tooth comb, then go in with a brush. Over time, you can go in with something like this. Sometimes you wouldn't even need this, especially in the washing process when you're washing your hair. All you just need is the white tooth comb and the brush. When you're taking down your hairstyle, you're taking down any hairstyle. What are the type of comb you use? How are you doing it? Are you rushing? Are you in a rush in taking down the hair? All of this process, all of these mistakes can affect your hair, pamper your hair. take care of your hair. Treat your hair like it's some kind of egg. See, I will keep on calling hairdressers in this video because I've suffered in their hand a lot. At this point in my life, I will hardly ever go to a salon for my hair to be washed because the things these people have done to my hair, even when you're telling them, when you're complaining to them, take it easy, they will be looking at you like you're complaining too much. You're trying to make them know that, okay, this is not how it's done. Politely, okay? Politely. Don't do it like this, do it like that. Like a lot of the time, I take my combs, I take my material, I take my conditioner, I take everything to the salon for a wash day. And yet, when these people are combing your hair, they are not looking back. They are starting from the roots. Yeah. They're starting from the roots. One time I had to walk out from the salon because I kept on telling this lady, start from the tip. Stop combing my hair for the like the comb were just filled with my hair. My hair would just clock on the comb. And this thing was just so irritating. And I told her, you know what? Use a white tooth comb because I was washing my hair. So use a white tooth comb, start from the tip, and then you can gradually build it. But this person kept on doing the same. She was giving me the vibe like, you cannot tell me what to do. I am the one in charge here. You can't tell me what to do. But this is my hair. And I don't like how you're handling it. You're breaking my hair. But this person kept on doing this, kept on combing my hair from the roots, ignoring everything I'm telling her. I was just like, you know what? Leave my hair alone. My hair was not even washed. I just carried myself out from that place. JJD, I paid them their money and I left. I just went home. I washed my hair. After my hair was so broken. Made them know that they are not supposed to comb your hair from the roots. It is not normal. Please, it is not normal. This is why your hair is breaking. This is why you're unable to retain length. This is why your hair is not growing after everything you're doing. So moving on to the next mistake you're making that is ruining your hair, preventing you from retaining length. You're not using oils and butters. Yeah, you're not. You're not sealing it moist into your hair. And not only does oils and butters seal it moist to our hair, oils and butters, some oils moisturizes the hair. Yeah, some herbs actually moisturizes the hair. Some butters moisturizes the hair. Not only do they seal it moist, some of these things moisturizes the hair. How often do you apply oil to your scalp? Even to your hair? How often do you apply butters to your hair? You can make one yourself, okay? I sell them at those hair. A lot of you know I sell hair growth oil, which is very important. I've heard a lot of persons testify to the goodness of this oil. A lot of persons have used them and they have seen changes. I have a recipe on how to make a hair growth oil on this channel. I will probably link it in my description box. I will leave the video there so you can make one for yourself with little ingredients. You don't have to go wild. You would see changes with time. You can see changes on your hair over time. I don't care how stubborn your hair is, your hair would grow. Or better still, you can order from us. This one, it is made with over 15 herbs and over 5 oils. Yeah, and it is very potent, very strong. You will obviously see changes when you use it. Moving on to butters, the same way your hair also needs butters. Butters seal in moisture to the hair. Butters are very good, different variety. I think I have a Moringa butter on this channel, if I'm not mistaken. I will also link it, check out the video and make one for yourself. Your hair needs butter. All these things, all of this extra care that you can do yourself can help your hair to grow, to retain length, and to be healthy. You can grow a healthy hair with all of these ingredients. Moving on to I think the fifth mistake you are making that is preventing your hair from growing is you're not being patient. Yeah, a lot of persons actually think by using all these ingredients, you should expect changes immediately. You should start seeing changes in 1 week, in 3 days. No, it doesn't work like that. At the end of the day, it can actually work like that because all of these things depends on gene. It depends on how fast your hair grows. Some person's hair grow faster than others. Some person can be using all these ingredients that will enable one's hair to grow, but won't see any changes up until 21 days. Okay, that is even what happened in most case scenarios. You can use this product and in 21 days before you start seeing changes. Sometimes in 2 weeks you will start noticing changes. Sometimes it can even take 3 months. It can take 6 months. It all depends on individual. It all depends on how badly your hair has been damaged. Okay, it depends on how badly the hair has been damaged in the past. A lot of people are working with badly damaged hair, overly retouched hair. Some of you are retouching your hair every month. Your hair is damaged by doing that. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you're retouching your hair every month, you're damaging your hair, and reviving hair like that actually takes a lot of care. It takes a long time. Some of us have never taken care of our hair at all. So all of this kind of hair that have never been taken care of before, it needs extra care. So be patient. Be patient when you are using all of these products. These products are not automatic. They need patience. They need consistency. When you're using all of these things, even your shampoo, when you're using your shampoo to take care of your hair and your hair is still breaking, be patient with it. Try it the second time, the third time, the fourth time, even the fifth time. It might take you 7 times before. I'm talking about the shampoo, I'm not talking about the hair growth oil, because the hair growth oil, you can possibly use it every day. And when you're using the hair growth oil, the butters, it requires massage. You shouldn't just like put it on your scalp without you massaging. Like, you should massage your hair. Your scalp needs massages. So massage your hair and be very patient. And also, I think I should add this bonus tip: use conditioners. It can be deep conditioner, it can be leave-in conditioner. Please use conditioners. Don't just wash your hair and come out from the bathroom and start walking around with your hair. Nah. You need to put in back the moist that you have lost in the process of washing your hair. You have washed your hair. Sometimes, you lose your hair's natural oil. You lose all of these things, all these nutrients in your hair in the process of washing them. You need to put it back. And this is where deep conditioners comes in. This is where deep conditioners comes in. You need to deep condition your hair, massage deep conditioner onto your hair, brush it a little bit, starting from the tip. Okay, brush it a little bit, starting from the tip, and build the process, build it onto your roots. Brush it, leave it on, let it sit in your hair, let the deep conditioner sit in your hair for at least 20 to 30 minutes before you wash off. Now you have putting back nutrients into your hair. Now you have putting back moisture into your hair. And after you're done washing off your hair, toweling your hair, also moisturize your hair again. This is where leave-in conditioner comes in. Conditioners are very important, trust me. Apply conditioners to your hair before you can go in with oil or butter. I have a conditioner here, by the way. This is our daily nourishing living conditioner by Ado's Hair as well. You can send us a DM on IG where you can get it. Ados_hair care products. I will leave the handle on the screen. All of those products, all of Ados hair care products are carefully sorted. They are carefully made. Living conditioners are everywhere. Go to any store, go to the market, buy a good living conditioner, buy a deep conditioner. This is what our deep conditioner look like. It is called deep moisturizing conditioner. Yeah, this is Adults Hair Deep Conditioner. You can also buy from us a good shampoo, a deep conditioner, and a leave-in conditioner. You need to get these 3 things, and the rest, like the oils, the hair growth oil, the butters, you can make them for yourself. Okay, you can make the rest for yourself. Just do all these things, be consistent with them. In like 3 months, in 3 months, you do all of these things I've mentioned so far in this video. Your hair will be glad you took care of it. Your hair will appreciate you. And another bonus tip, okay? Another bonus tip is have a hair care routine. Have a routine. All of these things that I've mentioned is not something you can probably use just once in a whole month. You can actually wash your hair when you have a hairstyle on, just like you're saying in this video. Like, I have a braid on, but that didn't stop me from washing my hair. That didn't stop me from shampooing my hair. That didn't stop me from using all of the product that I'm supposed to use on my hair. So you can actually wash your hair with a hairstyle on. Set days aside that you'll be like, okay, on this day at so time, I'm supposed to wash my hair. Are you washing your hair every once in 2 weeks? That's okay. You can set that timer for yourself. Okay, I'm supposed to be washing my hair once in every 2 weeks. I'm supposed to deep condition my hair after you shampoo your hair. You deep condition. I'm supposed to be use the deep condition on my hair let's say every week, once in every week or twice in every week, depending on what your schedule is like. And for hair growth or for butters, you can use as often as possible. You can use it every day. You can use it every other day. So you should have a hair care routine. Know what your schedule is like and do this often, repeatedly. And over time, you're gonna see your hair change drastically. I want all my mamas to have a beautiful hair. I want all our daughters' hair to flourish, to grow. Okay, I want all our hair to look healthy. I am out in the business of making our hair look healthy and wonderful, and I want that for you. I want that for your daughters. So take care of their hair, take care of your own hair too, and you'll be glad you did. So I hope you take this video to heart and do the needful in ensuring that your hair is healthy, in ensuring that your daughter's hair is healthy. So with that being said, I guess I will draw the curtain here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and see you all in my next one. Bye.